entire cash flow paid in payments every month for 48 months, right? Okay, so from the people that are renting apartments.
Hey, I'm Peter Hoffpauir from the Drift. I'm here with Mark Rosa from the economics department. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself before we start?
Oh, sure, Peter. I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I'm married now to a lady that teaches in the accounting department at UNO. Proud to say that. I'm a graduate from UNO, a master's degree from here, and I've been teaching on campus part-time since about 1997 and really enjoyed my time at UNO.
So what are some traits that you personally possess that set you apart from perhaps other people in your career outside of the academic world?
And I tell you what, it's very simple. You just need to want to do it. And I know that sounds overly simplistic, but that I think is a big part of what puts people in the positions that they're in. Some other thing that I've been criticized before, people just say, just politely in the past, is I can't remember the last time I didn't have 3 jobs, seriously. So this has been going on for 20 or 30 years, your whole life ago and more. And it's being busy, being active, taking advantage of opportunity. For instance, me having the adjunct position here, I don't think I'd give it up for the world. It's my chance to give back, a person that has had some experience in business and forwarding that knowledge, coupling it with the academic here on campus. And at least what I've been told, I think from a student standpoint, that's been good. At least people will say, wow, you bring practical application in here on campus and not just run off of a book or slides and those types of things. And I think that's very important.
Absolutely. And so what are some traits that you're looking for in people that, in your employees, especially on upper level employees?
Well, similar. You got to want to do your job and have a passion for it. It's not someone coming into work and just watching the clock. I can't wait to get off, and I don't want to. The people that are fully engaged, they don't care what time it is. They don't care if that they're working extra. They want to see their job done. They want to see their department do well. They understand what their role is in the business, and they want to work as a team to further the business along. It's very exciting. It's got a lot of energy behind that. So the people that are really interested in doing what they're doing, it is self-fulfilling. It just accomplishes itself as you're going along and you're working in the field.
So a great work ethic is something that would be impressive to you as an employer.
Yeah, some work ethic, obviously the other things count. You need to work an honest day, be honest on your job and those things, and we know that. But the work ethic is a big deal. The passion for work is another big deal. And somebody asked me, when are you going to retire? And in some manner of speaking, I'm retired now because I don't feel like it's going to work. It's not drudgery. It's not like doing push-ups all day. It's, wow, I get to go back and do something differently and do something better and to forward the business along or teach another class out here and bring other applications in. I mean, it's fun when you get on that side of it, and that's really, you feel like that's the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. And similar to the question I asked earlier, is there anything in particular that stands out to you if you accept a resume from someone? Is there something about their resume that would stand out to you or impress you?
Believe it or not, the first and foremost, no typos on the resume and all those things. So you want to make it, you want to clean it up. That's the time for you to make a first impression. Even those people will tell me, I hired a young lady that was in one of my classes. She's never worked before, but the conversation with her, it was like she was enthusiastic. She really wanted to get in the workforce. For everything, there's a first time. I had my first job. Everybody that worked will have their first job or first class or whatever. But as far as the resume, not too much. It's a stepping point to say, well, invite the person in for the interview, and that would be the thing, to show a little passion for what you want to do, to answer questions like, why did you choose the major that you chose? What are you going to do with that? What do you want to do with that? So those questions have to be asked, and we really need to have good answers for those. So it's if you like the field of study, the answer should be easy. You should segue right into that and have no ifs, ands, or buts about, well, I'm in this field because I love it. I love this aspect about it. I love what it does, and I love how I fit in it. And those things, I think, would be the most important. The resume will just give me something to talk from if I'm the recipient of it.
Gotcha. So when you're asked a question like that, you don't want to hear any hesitation. you'd like to see that it's something they've actually given thought, and there's something that matters to them.
Yes, you're embarking on years of your life in study about a subject, and it's like there had to be something. There had to be something to drive you into it, and for all of us, there had to be something that keeps you in it. And it's like, well, then you want to do work in this field for decades. So tell me about it. I mean, I'm interested to learn. Why did you get into this, and what difference are you going to make, and what contributions are you going to have, and what have you taken from it so far? And it's okay if you're a freshman or you're a grad student. It seems like you would have a story to tell. It seems like it would be. So that's what I'd love to hear from people.
So are there any regrets about the way that you got into your career, or about the path that you chose this career?
No regrets. That's an easy question to answer. But you always, I think it's human to say, oh, there was a term that I wanted to be, instead of being in commercial bank, I mean in retail banking, into more of commercial banking or investment banking. So you wonder what your life would have been like in that. I don't know what the point of that is. I guess it's just part of being human. But no regrets. It's been a good career. I want to get as deeply into it as I can. So no, I'm not looking to retire anytime soon.